Hello, my name is Luke Jones and I give permission for this video to be shared with Royal Central staff and freelance audition panellists as appropriate. The first speech I'm going to do for you today is my classical, which is Angelo from Measure for Measure. What's this? What's this? Is this her fault or mine? The tempter or the tempted who sins the most? Not she, nor does she tempt, but it is I. The lying by the violet and the sun do as the carrion does, not as the flower. Corrupt, with virtuous season. Could it be that modesty may more betray our sense than women's lightness? Having waste ground enough, shall we desire to raise the sanctuary and pitch our evils there? Oh, fie! Fie, fie, what dost thou? Or what art thou, Angelo? Dost thou desire her for the things that make her good? Let her brother live. Thieves for their robbery have authority when judges steal themselves. What? Do I love her? Did I desire to hear her speak again and feast upon her eyes? What is thy dream? Oh, cunning enemy, that to catch a saint with saint baits thy hook. Most dangerous is that temptation that doth goad us on to sin in loving virtue. Never could the strumpet with all her double vigour, art and nature once stir my temper. But this virtuous maid subdues me quite, even till now. When men will find I smiled and wondered how. Thank you very much. My contemporary is Teenager, from What We Know by Pamela Carter. Have you ever seen a dead body? I saw a dead body once. It was years ago. Back when I was young, I was playing out in these fields, and there's like a stream with a pond and a big pipe across it. You can stand on it. It's big. It's massive. And I was just sat in this pipe, chilling, checking out the view. Sun's out, sky's blue, and I'm looking into this pond, right? And I see this dummy, like a dummy from a shop, I think, oh look, someone's thrown a dummy in there. And then there's this moment, right, it's really radical, where you're looking at something and it's one thing and you keep looking at it and it's not that thing anymore. It's the same and then it's completely different. Same and then different, same and then different, same and then... You with me? Well, basically, one minute I'm looking at this dummy, like from a shop, and the next minute I'm looking at this woman, this real woman, this real dead woman. And it's freaky, man, because I know she's dead, like in a film dead, but it's not a film because it's real, but I mean it sort of feels like a film because, well, everything's gone a bit slow motion-y, a bit ooh, and I feel like I'm a camera, and I'm zooming in and I'm zooming out of this dead woman. She's getting bigger and smaller, close up and then further away. A bit whoop and then way. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's wild because I can still do it now. The whole thing is like my own personal film inside my head. I can freeze it, rewind it, whoop, and then way, all in my head, and it is cool. I mean, it's not cool, not with her. She was dead. It wasn't cool for her or anything, obviously, because Well, that'd be sick. As in, not right. Extreme stuff though. Awesome. Thank you very much. And the first song I'm going to do for you is Corner of the Sky from Pippin. Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Maybe some misty day you'll waken to find me gone, and far away you'll hear me singing to the dawn, and you'll wonder if I'm happy there, little more than I've been, and the answer will come back to you like laughter on the wind. Rivers belong where they can ramble, eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Thank you very much. And the next song I'm going to do for you is This World Will Remember Me from Bonnie and Clyde. The men in this town live and die and are forgotten, and it doesn't seem to scare them. I can't wait to get away from the drought and the homeless and the hungry, where they talk about foreclosures every hot and dusty day. I don't intend to waste my life round here. I got it all mapped out. If I can pull just 3 jobs a year, I'll be rich, I'll have wealth and fame, everyone will know my name. Just like Billy the Kid or Mr. Capone, every kid will idolize Clyde Barrow. One thing, young lady, I guarantee, is that this world will remember me. Yes, this world will remember me. Don't you think it's time that you lost that egg-stained apron and bought something made of satin from a fine Manhattan store? We are wasted round here, we're too good for this place. We weren't born to live and die in Texas. This is my plan, there's no plan B, and this world will remember me. You and this world will remember me. Thank you very much. Why is acting an art form? I feel like acting is an art form because it has an audience. It has an audience and a creator. And I think those two things make an art form, when it's got someone that's created it and something that views it and enjoys it. And I feel like it's a personal thing for everyone. Everyone enjoys it differently. And that is somewhat necessary, I feel like, in an art form. If you all enjoyed it the same way, then it would just be like a line. It would be like boring. It wouldn't be creative. And that's what's so great about acting. And that segues into the next answer, which is, why do I want to train as an actor? Because it's fucking beautiful. Because it's brilliant. And again, it's personal. Everyone has their own story. Everyone has their own thing to tell, and everyone takes away different things from it, and it makes people think, and that is brilliant. And I want to do that. I want to storytell as a. I don't want to act on a stage. I want to tell the lives of a person to a group of people. And I feel like to get to that point, you need to train. So let's train. Let's do it. Like, why not? Let's go. Come on. And that's my attitude. And I want to be able to do that as a career and a job and be stable in that. And that's personally why I would want to train as an actor, because training is the best way that you can develop your skills, tone your skills, become more, have more variety in who you are able to play. And I think that's brilliant, and I think acting's brilliant, and singing's brilliant, and I want to keep doing all of those things throughout my whole life. I don't want to get to a point where maybe hypothetically a lockdown happens, and then I'm like, oh god, all theatres are shut, I can't perform now. There are 100% more ways to perform, and that's it. The arts industry, going back to the first question, being an art form, it's still present. It's always present. You got Netflix, you got YouTube, you got TV, you got radio, you got everything that everyone's relying on now in this lockdown time. So we still got a platform. I think the arts industry is never going to die, and that's brilliant, and that's something I want to be a part of.